UFC 307, Pereira versus Rountree is tonight. Despite the card having the promotion of a Rose Namajunas fight night, this is actually a pretty stacked card. 11 or 12 fights, I think. So it's a bit short, but some very good fights on there. Looking forward to it. We're going to be going through predictions bottom to top. Early prelims to main event. Starting with the early prelim opener of Court McGee versus Tim Means. This deserves its place on the card. As in the direct bottom. 40-year-olds at altitude. Not good. Okay? This has Court McGee decision written all over it. Tim Means, if he's going to win, needs a knockout. He needs a finish. Not getting it. Last finish he got was Andre Fialho. That shouldn't even count. He's just gone to... It's not a prize anyway to beat Andre Fialho by TKO, but he has gone to UAE Warriors and just got knocked out. Yeah, knocked out by Saudis, mate. It means nothing on your record. So Tim Means, don't trust him to get the TKO. Court McGee. It's going to wrestle him. Tim Means maybe first round. Just gets him on the stand-up a bit. Second and third, Tim Means gasses out. Court McGee trains at elevation. Tim Means doesn't. Court McGee's winning. Rounds 2 and 3, 29-28. Only makes sense. Anything else happens, it's a bit of a fluke. Going up the card, Ryan Spann versus OSP. Heavyweights at altitude. Bad heavyweights at altitude. Ryan Spann, shit. OSP, old and shit. It's a huge upset that he beat Kennedy Nzechukwu. Wouldn't expect him to do it again. Feel like that was a 1 in 3 chance. 1 in 3 chance that he pulls anything off like that tonight, but I definitely don't see it at altitude. See the Ryan Spann does have hands. Can get the TKO. He should get the TKO, really. I don't see OSP. He's just too old. There's nothing else you can say. He's so old. Ryan Spann almost 10 years his senior or junior. He should get the round 1 knockout. But if he doesn't, it's going to be a very, very boring fight. Altitude. Breathing heavy. Sweating. Goes to round 2. Round 2. Total of 10 strikes thrown. Not looking good. So I'm going Ryan Spann round 1 TKO. If it's not, it's a boring decision. Doesn't matter who wins that because we're losing. We're losing watching it. Up the card. Also, forgot to mention, we're not going through women fights because I don't watch women's MMA, so I can't make predictions on it, and also I'm not watching it anyway, so win-win in my books. Cesar Almeida versus Ihor Potieria. Potieria just lost to Michelle Pereira. Dominated, destroyed, but that's what Pereira does to people. Cesar Almeida just lost split decision to Kopylov. Kopylov's good. I rate Kopylov heavy. Almeida, kickboxer. Potieria is not really. He's not got a strong suit in anything particular. It's like a jack of all trades, but he really just lacks. He lacks in grappling specifically. So I don't think he's not going to be a threat to Almeida the kickboxer. Almeida also, in his debut, beat Dylan Budka, I think, who's a wrestler. He's a shit wrestler, but a wrestler nonetheless. So yeah, I don't think Potieria's getting the ground game on him. So I just see this going Almeida round 2 knockout, I'd say. Potieria's just not all that. Not really the greatest wins in the UFC. Not got a tab open now, so I'm not going to waste time, but I think he beat that Polish prospect and someone else, but he's I don't think he has long in the UFC. Almeida though, I think is gonna bounce higher up the ladder at light heavyweight or middleweight, sorry. And Cesar Almeida round 2 TKO. Up next, Austin Hubbard versus Alexander Hernandez. Hubbard back in the UFC. Hernandez close to dropping out. Hernandez gasses out anyway. This is terrible for him at altitude. I don't see it. I don't see how this is good. I'd say Hubbard. He's sound on the feet. I just think it's going to be Hubbard decision. Hubbard's not the best at getting a finish. Hernandez needs a finish. Reeks like a younger Tim Means Court McGee fight, but and also Hubbard trains at elevation. Hernandez doesn't. Literally the exact same fight. Don't see Hernandez winning this. Austin Hubbard decision. God, the lower, it gets better. This card gets better. Trust me. To end the prelims, Wonderboy versus Joaquin Buckley. Good fight. Should be a good fight. But Buckley will just... He'll grapple if he wants to. He'll go straight for the takedown. Get respect on the feet a bit first. But as soon as he feels like he's out of his comfort zone, he just will. He's a good fighter. He showed that against Ruzabayev. Rate Buckley. Obviously rate Thompson, but he's old. I know people say that and then go, yeah, but he's fit. Don't matter how handsome he is, he's old. Buckley, he's a very well-rounded fighter. He's getting it done. Honestly, could see a TKO. I'm not sure. I've not decided. I'm not decided on the finish for this one. I would say definitely. I see him dominating with the grappling in the later rounds. So I'm thinking he might not get a sub. I'm thinking another decision, but this could go an ugly KO for Joaquin Buckley. I hope not, but I'm going decision. I'm going decision Joaquin Buckley. Just too versatile. Thompson too old. I see that. Moving up the card, Roman Dolidze versus Kevin Holland. Dolidze back from his little holiday at light heavyweight after beating Anthony Lionheart Smith. Very incredible win. Short notice, middle weight class. Kevin Holland looking to make his second middleweight win in a row after Alexeychuk. Dolidze, established favourite for a reason. He's established in middleweight. Great hands, dangerous hands. People don't know if Holland can really do it in middleweight. Alexeychuk was close. He did get dropped. Incredible grappling, incredible awareness from Holland to latch up that armbar. But will it hold up against Dolidze? I think yes. And it won't even matter. The chin won't matter on Holland. I think for this fight, after last fight, Holland said that he didn't care about UFC gold. He was just happy to fight. Just happy to fight for the money. I think that leaves a lot of timidness in the game out the window. I think that brings a completely new energy to someone like Holland's game. He's not like he's not too much of a slow starter anyway. But I think what Dolidze's not going to see is Holland rushing in 1 minute. Is him lunging in 1 minute. I believe, much like the Amavov fight, how I see this going. Both of them getting the distance for the first minute, nothing crazy, and then Holland dares to spring into an overhand right. Overhand right lands. Dolidze's dropped. I see Holland getting on top or getting the back, slipping in the rear naked, and it's over like that. I think he's going to make very, very easy work as the underdog. I think people are underestimating Kevin Holland at middleweight because he got dropped. I don't think the odds would be that if he didn't get dropped by Alexeychuk, in which he beautifully recovered anyway. So I'm fairly confident picking Holland here. I'm going round 1 sub in the fashion I just stated. Moving up the card, Jose Aldo versus Mario Bautista. I'm going Jose Aldo confidently. I think people are picking Mario Bautista for 2 reasons. 1, because they think he's going to get a takedown and sub. Or two, because Jose Aldo is 38 years old at altitude. Firstly, this was only 2 years ago. This was prime EPO Merab Devlashvili. He resisted 16 takedowns. Not a single one. Batista's not taking him down. Bautista is not taking him down. I'm telling you that right now. Secondly, Jose Aldo showed in his last fight against Jonathan Martinez. His gas tank's beautiful. He could have gone 5. He could have gone 6 rounds. He could have gone 6 rounds in his last fight. It was incredible for someone coming back of his age. That's not going to be an issue. Maybe at altitude you can say, I think he's well conditioned enough. I think tit for tat on the feet. I think on the feet, Jose Aldo schools him. I don't see it. He's got no. He's not. I don't think Mario Bautista has a KO in his recent memory. That is almost 5 years. Almost 5 years since his last TKO. He's not KOing him. He's not KOing Aldo. He's not subbing him. And he's not taking him to a decision win. Aldo's winning by decision. Easily. Clear as day. That's clear as day to me. 100% going with Aldo by decision. Moving up the card. Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree. Alex Pereira round 1 or 2. Just put money on it. It's worth it. Khalil's not got a chance. There's nothing to even talk about. This is the most boring pick of the card, and it's the main event. It is just everyone knows. It's going to be Alex Pereira. Good card though. Good card. Excited for it, and I'll be looking forward to seeing if our predictions are right. Either way, thank you for watching. Take care, and bye bye.